welcome to the very first episode of our Godzillafest Vendor Spotlight. We're going to be doing a few of these leading up to the convention in September. And with me today is Christine Chapin, who you
Hi.
probably recognize from Collect All Monsters. She also handles our social media. And our first victim, vendor, James Osborne from KaijuLegion.com.
Hey everybody. Thanks for having me on.
Very
Thanks,
cool.
James.
So, James, let's see. How'd you first get into Godzilla? How did you discover the movies or start watching?
Uh, Actually, one of my earliest memories is going to a drive-in theater and seeing Godzilla versus King Kong. So
Ah,
Nice.
okay.
I was hooked from like a very early age,
Hmm.
maybe two or three. Like I said,
Wow.
it's one of my earliest memories.
Aging.
I literally grew up with Godzilla,
No,
so
that's great. Yeah,
That's
never
awesome.
lost interest.
my first was like Mothra versus Godzilla. Well, Godzilla versus the Thing at the time. But
Right. Mine was the original, well, the Raymond Burr version, but I wish I could. I would
right,
love to see a Godzilla movie to drive in. That's
yeah,
cool.
we used to hang
I
out and
barely
drive in all the
remember it. I
time.
just remember that's what got me started on the whole Godzilla thing.
Right.
And yeah, I just had never lost interest.
And
And
then
about
now look at you now. Now you have your business. So how'd you get started on your business, Kaiju Legion?
to be completely honest, I had so many toys in my collection, and I was getting a lot of duplicates and stuff because I was bidding on lots on auctions and stuff. So I wound up having all these extra toys and no way to get rid of them really. So I already had a Facebook group going on that I had been running for a little while and decided to kind of just branch off of that and use it as a platform to launch my own online web store.
Awesome.
No, that's great. Well, I think it was like one or two Godzilla Fests ago. We were selling T-shirts and we sold out really quick. So I thought I'd be a nice guy and let people like sign up, and then I'd contact them and then sell them shirts after. I tell you, it's a pain in the butt mailing stuff out and getting
Oh
payments
yeah.
and everything else. So hats off to you, my friend. I don't know
Oh
if I don't know
yeah.
if I could do all that.
It's definitely a side gig and a hobby. It doesn't occupy that much time though, really. I mean, probably the biggest burden of the whole thing is doing the product photography and writing the descriptions for the listings.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
shipping stuff out is actually the easy part. So,
Yeah, where do you get all those boxes from?
uh,
Hey,
Staples,
oh, really? I was
Uline.
gonna say, because the USPS is at the postal office, aren't they like free, like the flat mailing
Yeah, flat
boxes?
rate boxes are free,
Yeah.
but the sizes are kind of restrictive at times. So,
Oh, true.
Yeah, no, there's some big stuff. I brought some show and tell.
Oh, some
This
Kaiju Legion exclusives.
this is like
Whoa,
this is like the first thing I ever bought off of James.
that is so pretty.
Kamonga.
Is that purple and pink and gold?
Yeah,
Oh, that's beautiful.
there's some blue in there.
Wow.
There's some blue in there you could probably see.
it's translucent vinyl too.
Oh, those are my favorite.
So that's really
Oh,
cool.
that's gorgeous.
And then from Ultraman, I got Ragon.
Nice. Well, that's very, the pops. I like it.
Yeah, the eyes are cool. Jumping.
Yeah. Reminds me of Creature of the Black Lagoon eyes.
And then
Oh, that's
Kameba.
huge.
And it even has the retractable head,
Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see.
the
Well,
bobblehead.
I don't have any Kaiju Legion show and tell, so
Oh,
I'll
and the
have to fix
oh, I
that
got one
at
last one
Godzilla
here.
Fest. I'll have to get my first.
Yeah, start your collection now.
Yeah.
There's
Oh my
a
gosh.
green Hedora.
Beautiful. So
It's
how long does
actually
it
one of
take
my best
you?
pieces, I think, that Hedora.
Gorgeous.
I was
How
really
long
happy
does it
with the
take
way
you
it came
to paint one of those?
out. Gosh, I rarely keep track of my time when I'm painting. I just kind of dive in.
Oh yeah.
Maybe an actual, if straight time, a couple hours.
Wow.
But you have to wait for paint to dry and stuff in between, and masking and prep and stuff. So it takes
Oh,
a couple
true.
days actually. But the actual
Wow.
sit down and paint time is really only a few hours.
Wow.
But that's sort of the bulk of your sales now, right? Is the customs?
That's the direction I'm heading.
Yeah.
Obviously, getting stuff from Japan's a little tougher nowadays, more expensive.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
A lot of the big retailers I just can't compete with for new items. So it's deal with the vintage stuff and sell my own customs was the path I kind of decided to go. I really enjoy painting a lot, so I wanted to stick with something that I actually enjoy. Eventually I'll sell all my figures and stuff that I had in excess and bulk, and
Mm.
that, and hopefully I'll be doing the painting stuff just full time and doing that exclusively.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Maybe even a figure in the near future. Who knows? I'm not going to say a lot about that, but could
Oh,
happen.
spoiler. Spoiler alert. Wait a
Could
minute.
happen.
Well,
Dropping some
you're working on some for the convention, right?
Yeah, I've got. I'm hoping to have about 7 or 8 Godzilla pieces alone for the convention, along with a bunch of other custom figures. Um, I'm going to crank out as many as I can up to the day of the show, obviously. So I don't have a total of how many customs I'm going to have, but I'll have quite a few. And I'm trying to keep them in different price ranges too, so that everybody,
Hmm.
can have an opportunity to own one.
Yeah, I
great.
always laugh at these conventions because it's like somebody will come in, they'll see like a nice big figure for, $100, $200, and oh, I can't afford that. But then they'll spend $100, $200 on like little tchotchke stuff. So,
Yeah.
Well,
but
it's not always the size. It's the item itself, the rarity, and
no, yeah,
how difficult it is to get.
Yeah.
no, definitely.
Well, we're
So you
gonna.
you start with like blank, right? Or you get actually painted figures and repaint them?
I typically like to use blank figures, but I will on occasion paint over a figure, or in the most extreme cases, I'll even strip the paint off a figure. That's usually one that's
Oh.
already been custom painted that a customer maybe wasn't happy with. But I've actually tried to stay away from those. Dealing with the solvents and stuff is no fun. So
Mm.
Well, actually, I think I saw on Facebook you were painting a Combat Joe figure, right? Recently.
that was actually a Microman figure.
Oh, Microman.
The
Okay.
same as the Combat Joe, just on a smaller scale. Yeah, I got another toy that I got in a lot of other stuff that I was bidding on, and the figure didn't have the inner figure. It was just the
Mm.
outer shell, and it couldn't even stand on its own. It just fell apart and
Aw.
everything. So I built a little skeleton kind of to go inside of it so that it would hold it all together, and then painted it up. And it turned out pretty good.
Oh,
And it'll
cool.
be available at the show.
Do you
Oh,
have
that'd be cool.
any of your you can show off that you'll have at the show?
I have
Little
one with me.
little sneak peek of what somebody can find at your table.
Yeah, I'm hoping this one will actually bring a lot of attention to my booth. This is
Oh, that's
the
so
leopard
detailed.
Desugoji.
Leperzilla.
The
Yeah,
Desugoji is the most popular marmot sculpt out there. So if you're looking for iconic,
yeah. I
that's it.
actually painted this for myself, but decided it was a good idea to bring to the show. Um, if it doesn't sell, it's not going to break my heart, but it will. It will be
You got a
there,
good
and it will
backup
have a
plan.
price on it.
Well, that's gonna look awesome on somebody's shelf. So
Yeah,
hopefully somebody
hopefully
picks
mine,
that
but
up.
if not, it's just as well.
You're
No,
like
it's
try to sell it, be like, no, no,
Well,
I didn't buy it.
the funniest thing is I had actually bought that blank marmot uh, years ago before the prices really started to get crazy on them. just so
Mm-hmm.
I could have it to do a custom for my own
Oh,
collection.
there you go.
I've been hanging on to it all this time, and I finally decided, now's the time. Let's get it done.
Oh, wow.
All right.
So I just cranked it out, and
And
turned out pretty good.
you do commissions too, right? If somebody like has a figure and they say, "Here, I'm bored of how this looks."
Oh yeah, actually, commissions are the bulk of my workload. I'm so busy with commissions, honestly. I
Nice.
haven't had much time to do anything else, including, trying to get my own figure started. But yeah, I've been staying real busy with commissions. But I did put them on pause recently just so I could do the figure prep for the Godzillafest show because I wanted to bring a bunch of customs to the show so that
Mm.
customers could see my work firsthand and have the opportunity to purchase them.
So where can people go to like get in touch with you or check out your work?
Instagram at Kaiju Legion is usually the best place to get a hold of me. Or they could go to my website. It's kaijulegion.com. And those are the two places to get a hold of me. And I can do quotes or whatever for commission work. Or on my website, some of my customs are actually up for sale and listed on the site.
Oh, nice.
That's great. And then at the show, you also have a panel, right? You're doing your second annual painting demo.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I did my first one last year, and it was a little nerve-wracking at first. I'm not a public speaker. I get nervous when I talk. But once the show got rolling, I started painting, and then kind of everything else melted away. And I
I was
just kind of
there.
I got into my zone, and I did, and I think everyone enjoyed the show, and happy to do it again this year. I'm gonna paint a figure start to finish in one sitting, and then
And the panel's
I'll
not like 2 days long, right? It's just like doing it in an hour.
yeah, doing a complete figure in an hour is a little bit of a challenge. But I've actually do two figures, and I give one away at the end of my panel, and then the figure that I paint at the panel, I'll turn around and donate or something the following day because it needs
Mm.
to dry overnight,
Dry off.
obviously, before I could put it back together. But um, yeah, it'll be fun and hopefully educational to anyone who's interested in doing custom painted sofubi.
Yeah, I went to your panel last year, and that was the first time I had ever seen anything like that. And it was packed in there. There was people standing in the back. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
the attendance. I was surprised by the attendance too. I was like, three people are going to show
Yeah.
up, and then I get in
Oh,
there and the room's full.
Well, one thing we're going to have this year that we did not have last year is we've got dual screens in the panel room, like six
oh,
by nine
nice.
screens. So we'll have a camera, and then we'll be able to zoom in on exactly what James is doing, zoom in on the figure and the painting, and people who are standing in the back can see all the detail as well.
Yeah,
So
it was
Yeah,
really
that's
neat.
that's pretty exciting. I invited
uh,
people to come up to the booth if they wanted to see stuff close up last year, but
Hmm.
there's solvents and stuff involved with the vinyl paint,
mhm.
and it can be kind of an irritant if you're not wearing respiratory protection. So I kind of didn't want to
Oh,
do that. So I'm really happy this year that we're going to have a zoom camera for the detail work, and people can see what I'm doing without having to be close.
No, it'll be very cool. I think
yeah.
we had one other demo last year, but you're it this year, so um, should be cool.
Yeah.
So if people want to come out and check this stuff out,
Yes.
go to Godzillafest.com, and there's a list of dealers there. There's also a panel schedule there, so you can see exactly when James is going to be doing his painting, and a whole lot of other information. So definitely come out, and we also have a Friday night meet and greet with all the guests. And
Always, always fun.
I actually have the figure that James finished last year that we didn't get a chance to give away. So perhaps I will
Oh,
give it away at the guest dinner.
all right.
So
You heard it here first.
come on out. Plenty of chances to get custom figures and everything else. So you can buy them, you can win them. It'd be a great time.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm really excited for this convention.
All right, James, thanks for coming on with us. This is great.
Yeah, thank you, James.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it. Sorry if I was nervous.
No, you're fine. And we'll have more dealers and
You're a
vendors coming up
professional.
on the Sci-Fi Japan / Godzilla Fest channel. So keep an eye out. Click like and subscribe.
Yes. And see you soon at the convention. September 19th to 21st, San Francisco.
That's it.